Hey, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, before I begin with this lesson, I want to start it off by giving all the glory and infinite praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings be taught the Akim now pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom and Yahweh Bahashem, Shai Barakathon. So, I don't really know what I'm entitled this lesson. But basically, what I want to get into real quick is just how, these Babylonians, especially J-Cast, man, it's basically taking, the Third World War lightly. All right, now, of course, we not, in the Third World War as we speak, but, these events and these rumors of wars that's going on right now, this is eventually going to lead up to that. All right, because, pursuant to Ezekiel, the 38th chapter, what Yahweh Shema Shai is basically doing is putting those hooks back in Russia's jaws, and turning them whithersoever he will, man. Right, basically doing what he want with them, which is to stir them up, put them back in that old Soviet spirit, to cause, tension and strife amongst the nations, right? Because eventually, there is going to be a Third World War, right? It's Bible prophecy. And we know that Babylon the Great, aka America, is going to be destroyed, within the process of that, whenever the Third World War takes place. All right, but basically what I want to get into is how, our people are taking this tension between, Russia and Ukraine lightly. All right, because, by me giving my due diligence, hopping on the internet, just seeing what's going on, watching National News and Prophecy, it's a whole lot of folly on there, man. You got Jake talking about they gonna send Chief Keef, to Ukraine to, to wipe out the Russian squad and shit. You know what I mean? Just making jokes about it, not knowing that soon the Lord is gonna put the spirit on Esau, Edom, right, to start sending them letters out, man. And guess what? Your ass is gonna be drafted. You're gonna be drafted and get sent over to the so-called Middle East to fight in that Third World War. You niggas like to shoot guns and flash guns and shit on social media. Well, guess what? You're gonna be able to do plenty of that over there in the Middle East. All right, Then you got Jake, talking about, I seen one, this Jake said that, give the block some track hawks, some perks, some Glock with some switches on it, to send them over to Ukraine, They basically, gonna put that work in on the Russian soldiers. You niggas in for a rude awakening, man. Right, y'all think just because y'all got a Glock with a switch on it, y'all go shoot up y'all own block, that y'all doing something, man. You niggas not trained to shoot no damn guns, man. There's a reason why y'all gotta have a switch on the damn Glock, so y'all can spray it. Them Russian soldiers ain't gotta spray no gun, man. All it takes is for them to, bust open a 50 cal, sniper rifle and shoot your ass from 1,000 yards, man. Right, but see, this is why the Lord is going, hey, man, pop y'all bubble real soon, because y'all taking prophecy lightly, man. Because like how I mentioned, this tension, between these nations, this is Bible prophecy, man. Right, Matthew, the 24th chapter, goes into how there's going to be wars and rumors of wars, man. Commotions amongst the people. And Jake is looking at it like it's just nothing. And then you do got those, that's somewhat taking it serious. Right, but even then, y'all are proud as hell. All right, like it's this one Eve. I don't know if I got to pull it up right here, man. Right, this wench, man. I'm gonna call it for what it is. All right, proud as hell, and she all up on her crying and shit and talking about civilians taking it lightly or whatever. And why the hell you join the army then, man? Right? Wasn't women supposed to be equal? What about that? What happened to all this feminine movement? But see, a woman's nature is not to fight in combat, man. Right? Because whenever shots get to busting off and you hearing shit blow up, a woman is gonna go to her true nature, which is to act just like a damn woman, man. But see, what Esau has done is allowed y'all to be proud, man. Thinking that you're equal with man. But you gonna find out real soon when you fighting a 6'6" Russian that know mixed martial arts, man. And that'll twist your shit up in a heartbeat, man. And you men too. Y'all gonna find that out because Jake, you know what I'm saying, these pants sagging niggas wearing they fitted hats backwards and shit, man. Y'all gonna get it too, man. Y'all ain't on no level, especially if the Lord ain't with you, man. You niggas gonna get shipped over there, you know what I'm saying, in the Third World War, and that's gonna be the end all be all. You're not gonna come back. You're not gonna give testimonies to your grandbabies talking about how, you know what I'm saying, you was doing backflip over walls and shooting guns behind your back, shooting AK-40. You're not gonna be able to tell none of that, man, because you get shipped over there. That's gonna be the war to end all wars, man. All right, you gonna be over there stinking and dying, man. All right, Joel the second chapter says that your stink shall come up, and I bring that out often, man. All right, your stink gonna come up, meaning your body gonna be over there rotten, man. Because when you die, you decompose. You know what I'm saying? And in the process of that, you start stinking, man. All right. So you get sent over there, you're not gonna come back, man. All right. And then I even seen some Christians. Oh yeah, another thing too I want to mention about this Eve right here. She all on her crying and shit, talking about pray for her. But then I went to her little page. I was just looking through because I already knew I was gonna, you know what I'm saying, see some proud shit, you know what I'm saying, some wickedness. And she was basically doing a challenge, you know what I'm saying, the finger challenge. You get asked the question, and if, you know what I'm saying, you've done that, you basically put your finger down. And one of the questions was, you know what I'm saying, is your body count over your age? And she put her finger down to that mug. Bitch was doing threesomes, you know what I'm saying, all types of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? But you got women like this, you know what I mean, that's in the army and thinking she gonna get some sympathy, man. All right, get out of here with all that, man. Because you women that's like this, y'all gonna get put to death, man. Point blank, period. Right? These times that we come into it, it's not a game, man. All right? It's called Jacob's Trouble for women. Because 2/3 of our people are gonna be wiped out. Right? And who makes up the majority of our population? Women. All right? So that means it's gonna be a whole lot of dead women out here. All right? So the first scripture I'm gonna grab is Ezekiel 38. And I'm going to start at 10, in which you can read this whole chapter. You know, when you start at, you know what I'm saying, verse 1, all the way down to about, 7, it's basically going into, you know what I'm saying, Gog and Magog, which is, you know what I'm saying, Russia. You know what I'm saying? It's basically, you know what I'm saying, Russia basically has those ancient land names, you know what I'm saying, stamped on them. All right? Because if you look up an old map of Gog and Magog, it's over there in Russia today. Right, but the powers of old didn't call it Russia, man, because they didn't have that terminology back then, if you will. Right, they called it by the ancient land names, man. All right, so this is Ezekiel 38 and verse 10. Get straight to the point. It says, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought." Who's that talking about? That's talking about Russia, man. They gonna think an evil thought, and they gonna make direct war with Babylon, man, aka America. All right, and thou shalt say, "I will go to the land of unwalled villages." Right, unwalled villages talking about Babylon, man. You know what I'm saying? And the reason it's called unwalled villages is because this place ain't got no, you know what I'm saying, no defense system like that. It's easy to hell get, you know what I'm saying, to get in here. You got Issachar, you know what I'm saying, that all they got to do is swim across the, the Rio Grande River over here, you know what I'm saying, close to Texas, and they here in Babylon. You know what I mean? There's a reason why, you know what I'm saying, they had to send the motherfucking martial law, because I was down in Laredo probably about like 2 months ago. It's like, it's a border town. It's like right by Mexico. By, I think it's about, what is it? I think Waters, I think. But all you seen was, you know what I'm saying, military down there. And then all the hotels and shit was taken up because they basically housing, you know what I'm saying, the, you know what I'm saying, what the fuck is that shit called? Slovakia, basically troops, man. All right, because of how bad, you know what I'm saying, the border is. You got all types of, you know what I'm saying, Issachar, you know what I'm saying, so-called sneaking over, because, say so-called sneaking because this is really their land. All right. But if Issachar can get through here, how much more these other nations, man? You know what I'm saying? The shit is, it's not that hard. All right. And then a Russian, submarine, a nuclear submarine, had swam or not swam Slovakia, but was basically close to the shores of America without even being detected, man. So that just shows you why America is a land of unwalled villages, man. It says, and I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, and of them without walls and having neither bars nor gates, right? Them that are at rest, which is these damn Americans, man. They all on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? They tweeting, you know what I'm saying? Talking about they gonna send Chief Keef to, you know what I'm saying? And Pooh Shiesty over there to Ukraine to fight the Russians. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers talking about send me over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wipe out the whole squad. You know what I mean? You people are at rest, man. Wait until that you know what I'm saying, that war talk come here to Babylon, man. It's gonna be a whole different story, man. Alright. It says, in that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates, to take a spoil and to take a prey, to turn thine hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, and upon the people that are gathered out of the nations, which have gotten cattle and goods that dwell in the midst of the land. Right, we know that eventually this place is going to be invaded, because when you read in Jeremiah 51:2, it speaks about how the Lord said that he was going to send famines upon Babylon, man. And when you go into the etymology of famines, it means foreigners, man. Now, who is that talking about? It's talking about UN troops, including NATO, because we know that, not NATO, Slovakia, but including Russia, man, because, you know, Russia isn't a part of NATO or the EU, right? But they still are going to invade this bitch, man, right? Due to Bible privacy. And there's rumors that they're already here. You know what I'm saying? They just in the cut chilling. You know what I'm saying? What you call sleeper cells. A sleeper cell is basically, you know what I'm saying, a foreigner that's hired by a particular government, you know what I'm saying, to cause havoc, man. It's going to be a whole lot of that going on out here. You know what I'm saying? Wait until you see, you know, these military vehicles out in the streets and these troops not giving a damn, man. All right, then that's when reality is going to set in, man, quick. All right? But it's going to be too late then. And I also want to grab this real quick. Luke 6:25, it says, woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. And right now, isn't our people laughing? You know what I'm saying? When you get on social media, this is all you see, bro. You know, all you see is Jake joking about World War III. All right, you laughing now, but wait until you see, you gotta, hey, nigga, toughen up and put on that suit, man. You gotta put on that body armor, that helmet, and next thing you know, you on a military cargo plane, finna get dropped off over there to shoot a gun at your ass ain't never even shot before. You women too, because now it's talks that they're planning on basically, you know what I'm saying, trying to pass a bill, you know what I'm saying, to basically justify them drafting women. Hey, shit, that's where that feminism gets you. That's another thing too, because I seen on Twitter this the nigga woman, she basically said that, you know what I'm saying, basically feminism backfired on her, man. She said that when World War III starts, she'd rather just be in the kitchen cooking and cleaning and, you know, taking care of kids. Ain't gonna be none of that, man. Because while you had the chance to, you wasn't doing it, man. All right? Nah, you got to suit up too and get your ass over there and fight as well, man. All right? You wouldn't like to put your hands on men over here because Esau, you know what I'm saying, he allows you to. Hey, you can do as much as you want of that over there in the Middle East. All right? But try it if you want to. You know what I'm saying? One of them Moabite troops in North Korea, they gonna kick your head off your damn neck, man. All right? Because they gonna be over there too. You know what I'm saying? And the scripture speaks about how you have, like, what is it, lion-like men of Moab when you read in the book of, I think it's Samuel. You know what I'm saying? Because all the nations got mighty men. Now, of course, they ain't on the level of, you know what I'm saying, Jake. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, they got a little something, too. Some of them, you know what I mean? You gonna have to fight against them. You know what I'm saying? They got the ability to kick in your leg and break your shit, man. All right? You women are not fitted for battle, man. All right? But see, again, the Lord is allowing you to be proud because, as he says in Isaiah 13:11, I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. Cease means to stop, man. And the Lord is going to dead that shit real quick, you know what I'm saying, by bringing terror upon you, man. Because the Lord is known for that. Look at Pharaoh. Pharaoh, he was proud as hell. He thought that he was the Most High until the Lord started sending plagues on him. It was a different story then, wasn't it? All right? So, was it Jeremiah 18:21? It says, therefore, deliver up their children to the famine, and pour out their blood upon the force of the sword, and let their wives be bereaved of their children, and be widows, right? Why are women gonna be widows? Because of this right here. And let their men be put to death, and let their young men be slain by the sword in battle. All right, and what is that going into? All right, young men be slain by the sword in battle. All right, anybody from 18, you know what I'm saying, to 26 or 27, if I'm not mistaken, guess what? You're gonna be drafted. It's gonna be a whole lot of young men that get shipped over to the so-called Middle East. Not to mention that y'all done had financial aid, which is basically government assistance. You know what I'm saying? When it comes, you know what I'm saying, getting, you know, some money and, you know what I'm saying, grants for school. You know what I'm saying? And I remember doing this when I was when I was trying to go to college to play ball or whatever. I had to go through that financial aid, man, to get some government assistance. And it's a spirit because the Lord basically didn't allow that shit to really work out like that. You know what I mean? Because what they was basically doing is you had to sign a paper to say that if a draft, if there's a draft, a military draft to go to war, you sign that paper to get that money, you have to go to war. All right, and we know that Jake is big into going to college, and especially Eve, man. Right, flexing a damn degree that don't even matter, man. You get out of college and don't even have a job. You working at United supermarkets and shit, man, at Walmart. All right, guess what? You basically just signed your life away, because once that draft come, booyah, you out the way, man. You getting shipped over there. All right. So this is basically just going into, you know what I'm saying, that World War III draft, man. Because it's going to be a lot of Jake as well as you heathens, man, that's going to get sent over there. All right. Jake thinking they tough shit on the block, man. You ain't seen nothing yet. Wait until you see, you know what I'm saying, 5 of your so-called allies blow up in front of you, man. All right. You seeing limbs and shit everywhere. It's going to be different then, man. All right. Proverbs 1:26, it says, because I just read in Luke 6:25, it says, woe unto them that laugh now, for they shall weep and mourn. Right? Proverbs 1:26, it says, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. All right? Y'all gonna be trying to call upon the Lord, you know what I'm saying, when you over there, and guess what? The Lord's gonna laugh at you, man. Another thing too is Yahweh Shai gonna come right in the middle of that war, which means you're gonna have to fight against him, because he coming from the east first before he reach the west, man. And that's gonna be a scary sight, man, because the Lord said that he gonna stain his garment with the blood of his enemies, man. All right, that means the Lord gonna be getting busy, and if you over there, you definitely through, man. All right, it says, when your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They were none of my counsel. They despise all my reproof. All right, because the men of the Lord are going heavy in the spirit on touching on this topic, man, on the third world war. Jake ain't really taking heed like that, though. All right, they think they know it all. All right, and there's a punishment for it, for doing so. All right, therefore shall they eat the fruit of their own way. All right, you want to live, you know what I'm saying, according to, you know what I'm saying, the ways of Babylon. Well, guess what? You're going to get a Babylonian judgment, man, which is going to be a missile. Or you're going to catch a bullet over there in the Middle East. It says, and be filled with their own devices. All right. So, you know, with that being said, that's pretty much all I had to bring out. I don't want to desire the lesson was edifying and that the point was proven. All right. Call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, or Kaha Kadash. Shalom in the Bible.